Bring them swords, Slick!
Going to wait on you, get the kill?
Give me a hand over here.
You're finished!
Strike with me!
Back to the ship to sound the horn and signal victory. The Reeve has come to join me. Let's hope his promise holds.
It's been so long since I've heard that sweet.
I held to my oath, Reeve. I hope you will honor yours.
My promise holds, aye. Theodore will join you in the fight with Impact.
Good. Show me what lies ahead. Brothers' fleet, gathered and ready. That horn came from Elmenham. Baldist must have got to them.
Finally, with my longship to use again. Eivor! Men are pouring in from across East Anglia, and our ships stand ready.
Are you? I am. Us a map.
Eivor! Word of your actions in Theoborn has spread like wildfire. You remember the dream I spoke of?
You sail through dreams, life. Maybe they are one of Tonight I ride the flaming sea steed, rushing to the spear bin. A watcher light on water's wake, another glory I will keep. Ready yourselves. Rued's shit stains will see us coming.
Steady! Hold course!
Ready yourselves to brace, men! We bring Helheim to our enemies! How nice! They greet us with some of their own from the air! Arrows! Brace! Odin's hand! All the sword maidens take them swiftly. Keep your shield arms limber!
Steady your hands! Hold for impact! Hold! Now! Get that ram in place! We need to open these gates!
Put that glorious ram to use! Loon's dogs are on fire! Prepare to cut them down! This is for our sport! They're coming to iron my flesh!
Stand for... So this swine is your prize.
Wait till he gets the kill.
Watch my back. Baldus, well met. Snap your spine. Don't let the fates throw you. Die, you. I'll cut your corpse. Come on.
The people of East Anglia are exposed to it.
The Saxon lover comes to fight. A miserable clan you lead, Rued. Yes, and one that has bled this country dry for 2 summers.
Your battle is not yet won, Oswald.
Flee, Rued, while pity restrains my blade.
Not till I've taken all these shores have to offer.
East Anglia will have its king, and it will not be you.
That groveling worm in a cage? You must be blind to stand with such a man.
For all your efforts, only the cold dark of Niflheim awaits you.
Valhalla is my destiny.
Thank you.
You'd throw in with these wastrels? These Argir swine? For what? A scrap of land and a promise of peace?
Eivor, no! He should be tried before God, a lawful assembly. I won't have my reign begin with more blood spilt than is needed.
Another screeching scold. This man must die for the damage he has wrought. The old laws are clear.
These are Oswald's lands, to rule as king as he sees fit.
Does Eivor...
To defy a king which... He deserves death, Oswald. That's our way.
Eivor, please! Blood for blood leaves no warmth in the hearts of men, Eivor. None at all.
I should speak with Oswald. See if he's well.
Eivor.
Saxon. But you...
And come...
I should return to Elmenham. Oswald's wedding will soon begin. Wedding preparations in full bloom.
Elder will
Come, the wedding is soon to start. How grand!
a beautiful and worthy celebration, my lord.
Thank you. Just like you to keep a king waiting at his own wedding.
Yet I arrived in the end.
A part of me worried you wouldn't.
I told you I would see you crowned, and now here we are.
Without you, I'd be dead. Another wasted hope for East Anglia.
You look good, Oswald. Like a man about to marry a more powerful woman.
Do I? Because I'm nervous as hell.
Of all the battles a man can fight, the war against himself is the hardest to win. You've done it, steward. A king now sits on the throne of East Anglia.
Don't leave yourself out of this song. We did it together.
Back to your dreams, then, of fire and Helheim.
I lost my way some time ago. Hard to say when. I don't want to be here. I never did. This was Halfdan's dream. He ordered me to see it through. In my dreams, I'm sailing, remember? Wind in my beard, salt on my lips. I want that life again. Whether or not I find it, only time will tell. Until then, let us feast, drink, and forget our pain!
Skål, Ivor! Let's have... Your fist is without ale. Let us address that.
Surely a special kind of metal is required for drinking before the new king. To Odin and his endless glories, and...
A challenge.
I will... Silver.
Is that what you say? Yes, celebrate. Skål! Drink more.
This ale is strong, Brody.
The boar represents fertility. Did you know that?
As does Freya. What's your point?
You impress me, Eivor. Your battle wisdom, your strength of character, skilled in so many ways. Yet I wonder, is there any skill of mine that I could impress upon you?
Even a fool has something to teach, whether they are aware of the lesson or not.
Hey. But I could show you how to wield my plow sword.
Sheath your plow sword. Well,
what?
Behold, how light-footed I am. You're as light-footed as a bear in a birch tree. These are the moves of Elmenhar. Eivor, care for a challenge? Eivor! Wolf kick. Keep. Yes, that's it. As with everything, an easy task for the wolf-kissed.
Barely a challenge.
Eivor! Some sweet wine for a sweet swine? Come join me! The Saxon god wanders somewhere up here, does he not? I haven't seen him. Look!
Are you...
I hope... You're very strong.
You're very large.
Sorry for this, Eivor. I've had one last glory. I should be happy. I am happy. Thank you.
It need not be the last.
Not the last.
Enough fun and games. I should see how Oswald is doing.
Eivor, I'm about to address our guests, and I'd like you to be there.
It's been a worthy ceremony so far.
And have you had enough fun yet?
I'm ready to hear you at...
Good, friend. So to my...
Still a bit...
And to Eivor. Without... Would you...
I'm not...
Stop! Quick, brother! We can't lose to Oswald! You lost!
It was a beautiful wedding, Oswald. Like you said it would be.
Thanks to you, and everything you've done here.
It won't be Sax. I should find Finnea. Say goodbye before I leave.
Ah, greetings, Eivor.
I've had my... but now, my heart burns bright with newfound fire. I want to live hard, die fierce.
Glory cares not for age, Finnea. Sail with me. My ship could always use a wise head and a strong axe.
Together.
Together.
I'll gather my things.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news.
Eivor's here!
Further, Holger, and I will make you eat that wretched...
Rowan, Holger!
Eivor, thank Tyr.
I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Hold you!
Eivor, you might leave. I will hit. Rowan.
I enter for when I... You see?
Holger.
Off you did as I could have to make up you cable.
Rowan.
Steve, I enter for when I... You see?
I believe
my do not conquer.
Before I give my Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limit, entering my stables for their feed. I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horse.
Painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so...
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages.
I understand. Holger, let me hear you.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring... And you know that my work requires a certain... let us say, often when lacking the proper tools. I have made use of novel...
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleed...
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something to make a perfect brush.
You clipped Alfgafur's tail to the...
It was early.
Thank you, Holger. I believe...
My horse looks like...
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan.
Quiet, both of you. Rowan, however...
But...
And you, Holger.
It would do you...
As much... Which...
I will return the tools, and offer you one of my paintings as a sign of goodwill.
Oh, hello, Abe. That...
I almost end... East Anglia...
Some interesting news. One more...
Randvi. I can't...
I don't...
We could say...
That sound... No.
Randvi.
Do you...
Of course.
I did...
Follow me. Take the longship today. This trip is for us. Just you and me. Is that a problem?
Not at all. So long as I get some air and sun, I will be fine. I spend too much of my day in the longhouse.
We will need to cross the river at some point if we want to enter Grantebridge. If you know a better way, I would love to hear it.
Is swimming not an option?
Swimming? I don't know. Are you joking?
A boat or a horse would always do, but I'm not opposed to the more traditional methods. It really is lovely here. I have not been this far east of the settlement. Isn't that awful?
You think safety awful?
To live one's life in so small a pen. Hear stories from you and the scouts without ever venturing further. Gods, do you smell that? The earth and the air. It is good to be out here. This water smells off.
You get used to it.
I do not wish to. Eivor, there. What is that?
This is where the Summer Army retreated when Grantebridge was lost. They seem to have resettled the city in full now.
Right. I know this land so well by its map, but to see it in person brings it to stunning life. A Roman marvel. I will not soon forget this sight.
And here we are. Welcome to Grantebridge. We should make our way to the Longhouse.
Oh, it's bigger than I imagined. Rustic, woody, beautiful. And everything seems quite new.
Under Soma's guidance, the Summer Army built this town up from a small village. They wanted a hub for trade near London, and a launching point for incursions into it.
It's been quite a while since I've seen your face around here.
Yep. Good to...
Only now, in times of trouble, I have discovered they are not the
What's...
So will you...
The bandits are camped on the river, he said. East of the water's edge.
You volunteered us for a fight, Randvi. Is that your idea of a pleasant ride through the country?
It must be. I surprised even myself.
Away from the table for a day and already you are lusting for blood.
A feeling you must know well, no? I have always wanted to experience the world as you do, and now I will. Unless you have a more interesting day planned for us?
We will help Magnian clear these bandits. But do not be rash when you fight them. The Raven clan needs your steady hand.
Yes, indeed, my lord. I shall follow your order to the letter.
If I did not know any better, I would say you're teasing me.
Oh, certainly not, Eivor wolf-kissed iron-fisted Drenger. I would never tease one with such commanding authority.
What do you see, Sunan?
Flee, damn you!
Let's finish it! There. That's done. Now to deliver Magni his horse. That was a thrill, Eivor. We are champions of Grantebridge. Do you know of any other towns that need liberating?
You don't think we have had enough drama for one day? We should return to the settlement.
Or we could have a drink, to celebrate our victory.
At home. Tekla has all the mead and ale we could want.
Eivor, our outing has hardly begun. Find us an alehouse and let us make ourselves at home.
Let's return the horse. And if your thirst remains, we'll look around. Magni, we solved your bandit.
Thank you.
Eivor! Over here! Look at this!
Oh! Someone is thirsty.
Are you determined to get drunk?
I am determined to get you...
What are you playing at?
A drinking contest.
Randvi.
Me.
All right.
You.
Randy! Focus! Randy's done you better.
Here's your good fruit. Something after all. Oh, any more and I'll drown.
Ha! More? It's near...
Oh,
I know.
Leaving already? Well, I do hope to see you again. Randy, return any time.
I might have to, Magni. Thank you for everything.
No, thank you. Safe travels.
think you may have punctured poor Magni's heart back there.
What can I say? Not the first, and it will not be the last.
I name you Randvi, slayer of bandits and breaker of hearts.
I will sound it with pride. Sunniva described this tower for me. A desolate yet peaceful place. I am eager to see it.
After a full day of action, finally you wish to calm down.
I've had my fill of adventure. Time for a little rest. I was wondering something. You and Soma. Was there something more to your bond? You spoke of her with a particular shine in your eyes.
We grew very close, very quickly. Is that what you mean?
No, I mean... Did something happen between you two?
What sort of question is that?
An innocent one. Innocent as a newborn babe.
Nothing happened between us. That is my answer.
I find that disappointing. If I were you, I might have tested the waters. Eivor, entangled by a hardy Jarlskona as she leads her army to victory and prosperity. A rather appealing match.
I'm going to pretend your last words were taken by the wind, Randvi.
If you must. Look there, that must be the tower. Take the bridge. Just as beautiful as Sunniva's stories tell. Can you imagine how it looked when it was first built, hundreds of winters ago? Sometimes when looking at a map, I imagine little people in their little armies, traversing the land, and now, staring...
Baby, be my eyes.
How they lived, never knowing what would become of their monuments.
You have a fertile imagination.
I want a view from the top. Shall we?
Lead on.
Keep up!
Mind where you put your fingers. These stones are old and weathered. You climb well for one who folds maps.
You jest, but I have raised the frames of longhouses and hammered the ribs of longships. My hands are calloused from hard work. Well, well. Look at this.
You have it.
I was married.
You would have
I think.
more face than
yeah.
what? No. That is.
Today is
D. Andre?
There was so much we were...
Toby.
Eivor, it's Sven. He passed. What?
Toby,
No one was. We had planned to brand Tekla's barrels that morning, and we talked about what we might have for supper. And when I went to collect him, he was in his bed. Sleeping, I thought. But he was already gone.
I'm sure he went in peace.
But he went with plans. Things he wanted to do, things he meant to do. His death was so empty. Not like in our stories.
What story?
When we... everyone...
I was not prepared. Someone else, and he...
Thank you, Eivor. I need to get home.
Be strong, Toby. And know you are valued. You have taught Toby well. Through her, you live on.
It's a good day for fishing.
My love.
Ranvi.
But do not... good. Yes, until I'm back to...
Come to... I want to see the... Hytham asked that I travel to London.
A wild city.
He asked that...
In a city so chaotic. Good.
Oh, my brother!
Malevolence. This land bears deep affliction. I need your eyes, my friend.
I beg patience, all. We'll have this wreck cleaned up in no time. Keep it steady, huh?
There you are, love. Hey, bear our Master Ame. You'll be on your way shortly, huh?
Something of a shepherd, aren't you?
It can feel that way, aye.
Suffer!
Is this kind of noise coming to London?
Now, we've a quiet day once in a great while. You try not to kill anyone, eh?
I'll wear your face as a skull capstone!
Watch your head there!
Eyes on your...
Right.
I will...
read.
It is good.
Right.
And what can I call you? Humbler of thugs? Dane Hammer?
I am Eivor, of the Raven clan. We have a settlement to the north, just off the River Neen.
Well, I owe you a great debt, Eivor. Well,
Turn to my side.
well, I owe you a great debt, Eivor. You're a worthy ally.
So, this is London, a city built by giants.
So they say. She's an old place, as early as they come. But there's a mystery here I quite adore. I was raised here, in fact. Learned the scriptures of Christ's apostles in Lundenwich. I was Saxon Borough, just past the western walls.
You're not a priest, are you?
No. No, I was raised by them. And for a penniless bastard... No, I was raised by them. And for a penniless bastard, I turned out pretty well.
A penniless bastard, and now London's fearless reeve.
Well, it's Trigger who saw something in me. He judges not the circumstance of my birth. His two hands, left and right, are me and a Dane-born soldier, Erke. Erke's an orphan of the last Viking horde, but wait. Something's wrong.
Iron on the air. This blood is fresh.
These were good men. What's happened here? God, no. No, no.
It took 3 arrows to kill him.
Oh, Lord.
It's done.
I'll... Trigger had men with him at all times. How could the killers get through?
They must have been known to him. Well enough to get close without suspicion.
Good and holy Christ, that could be most anyone. He governed this burg.
This letter. Someone wanted us to see it. From Rome went an order of heretics who worshipped the relics of the time before Christ.
Erke, this was the letter he told us about. Said it contained fearful news about London.
It warns of 3 such heathens who have infiltrated London. His killers, I expect.
Good and holy Christ, that could be most anyone. He governed this burg.
3 sets of footprints leave. 2 average and 1 massive.
Doing notes from the mistress. Sorry. Mistresses.
Ah, yes. The old man.
A barber surgeon's tools. Sharp and precise for easy butchery. Must have been what was used to free Trigger's head from his neck.
It was hasty to keep.
Find anything?
Besides, enough blood to repaint the city's faded bricks. No.
Head or foot of all this. I just can't.
Look at us, sitting on our laurels while Eivor does all the work.
I do not envy this man's death. Hang on. There's something in his hand. This was not Trigger's seal?
Nah, it looks Roman in origin. Must have been on a ladder he opened.
It must have been significant to this god for him to grasp it even in death.
Perhaps it's what got him killed.
I think I have a clear idea of what happened here. Trigger was shot where he sat. One of his guards grabbed the seal and tried to escape. He didn't make it. A second killer found him. He met his end at the noose, lifted by the third attacker. Took his eyes, then came for Trigger's head. The killers were without fear. Their footprints leave together. 3 sets. The letter...
Only...
What?
A chair? I was...
Shut.
The gods have been murdered! To arms! Defend Trigger!
Well, now the locals have caught a whiff of this fatted mess. The temple is yours.
Should the Reeves change their minds, I will have to gut them and put a puppet atop London's throne. Stowed. Should the Reeves change their minds, I will have to gut them and put a puppet atop London's throne. But Stowe seems a good man. I will trust his word. The Temple of Mithras. Well guarded for a tangle of old ruins. I need to find the entrance. this land, my friend.
We should be resident! Flee on! Stand us way, Preston! Way!
Wait! Tools for a surgeon, finely crafted. Like we found in the villa. And there's a letter here, arranging payment to a blacksmith. The compass holds sway over the others. He has ordered the arrow to recruit archers in a market to the west. Worth a visit. Messages between the Leech and the Compass. Healing, gutting. The Leech is a strange one, but the Compass calls to strikes. Go on for now. Erke and Stowe must see all this. I see more bloodshed in London's future. At least Shunin will feast. Guards here are vigilant.
Monday compito.
It's worth knocking on a few doors, that's all I'm saying.
Trigger wasn't killed because you want to plant a few trees and fix a few roofs in London.
Looks less like a meal for crows in here.
Eivor, you bring good findings, I hope?
A few sheets of vellum. Notes between members of a secret society. The Order of the Ancients, they are called.
Order of the Ancients? Doesn't sound any bells in this head. What's the purpose?
That would take some time to explain. But know this, that I am here to kill them. In London, it seems the Compass is the head. The arrow and the leech are his hands.
Pet names and secret orders. What a crock. Do we know anything we can act on?
The arrow is...
I'd bet my nut. If I know the very...
The leech...
Good.
That will kill... That will find...
Count.
And I'll make...
I should be cautious. Is the...
Yeah.
If you...
There.
How
there.
must...
It's the hurt. Yeah.
Erke! Tell me it wasn't her!
It wasn't.
She worked...
She works... What's up?
Rane,
Do you... And
I had...
Look, and do a...
What's that song? I know it from somewhere.
Have a look, Sunan. Be my eyes, Sunan. Best follow him, see where this leads.
Looking for a worthy challenger.
Bastard. Careful now. Here first.
A big heart. Thank you.
This place is heavily guarded. Go, my eyes. Show me.
No shame in being patient.
You got the purse I'm owed. Huh? Who the fuck are you?
I'm the one asking questions, Setfinger. Did you craft a set of surgeon's tools for someone called the Leech?
You thick shit! Not hell nor Valhalla will want you once I'm done.
Done for now!
What do you see? Zunin, guide me. If they see me, this will get messy. This is where the leech dissects her prey.
We walk up together. Yeah. Odin, take you. What a joy.
This is where the leech dissects her prey.
Please, please, dog. Let's stretch the nothing.
Odin!
There he is. Don't bite.
Are you watching?
Survey the area, Zunin.
Are you mad? You there. A word. I'll split you!
Keep the dog chasing its tail.
You will pay!
Watch for my lead. Keep the dog chasing its tail.
Flames!
One more, that's all. I'm nearly finished.
That is enough.
Ah, it's you.
For all the dead we collect, dear sister, you and I are equals.
Quite a charnel house. I'd lost count of how many. I suppose I've been greedy in my research. You've...
Go, Zudin. It is done. And you not
true.
This
You're
Best raise my hood here. What see you, old friend?
Eivor, welcome to the West Market.
A lawman like you could set folks on edge in a square like this. Why not wear a cloak?
Hide my face. Not a you and Erki.
Which I will...
Eivor.
You...
I know.
Then...
I've been right.
It is good.
Yes. Godspeed, Eivor.